Well, the first part of this year has been incredibly busy with some huge competitions, and that's exactly where our focus and attentions have been. However, whilst we've been away, I've been getting loads of messages about how people can just basically up their game, improve their fishing by spending a bit of time on the bank with us, whether that be on a one-to-one session or a group coaching session. So this is a quick update to let you know about 4 of our group days that are coming up over the next few weeks, and 2 of them are very special. One of them is one of the most unique group coaching formats that you're possibly ever going to hear of, and the other is on what's widely regarded as the best feeder fishing venue in England. So our first group day of the year is this Friday, the 12th of May, at the very well-known Southfield Reservoir. If you want to look at ways of improving your bream fishing, if you want to have a look at how we tackle venues like that as regards the kit, the tackle, the approach, the bait, and just the match management and the way that you set your lines up and approach lots of different venues like that, then that might be the group day for you. Both myself and England feeder team manager Dean Barlow will be there to take up to 10 of you through the session, and we've actually managed to secure some of the best pegs on the reservoir. We've actually managed to secure pegs 1 to 10, which are in what's referred to as the woods. So we're going to be out of the way over there, and the venue is fishing very well at the moment. So if you want to have a look at how both myself and Dean approach venues like that when we're targeting them specifically for bream and for skimmers on the feeder, then that might be the group day for you. Next up is our flagship annual event. Now, this is a competition that we kind of created on the back of lots of questions about people who really wanted to get the live match management side of experiencing what it's like to fish a match as regards the way that you manage your match, the way that you might change your decisions, the way that you make decisions during a match, and that's where we created the Catch Fishing Channel Cup. Now, that's a 2-day event. It is classed as a coaching event, and the format is quite simple. We split the group into 2 teams. 2 teams, one team will be Team Barlow and the other one will be Team Harrison, and they compete against each other over 5 hours but over 2 days. Now, the first day will be a silverfish only event. However, on day 2 that will be an anything counts kind of event, and basically it's done on section points, and the way that you actually earn your section points is that you are basically competing against the opposing team angler at the next peg. So you don't have to worry about all the anglers who are competing on that match length. You only need to beat the other team's angler who will be sat right next to you, so you get the first-hand experience about how your match is actually going. We will be working with you where we can obviously tell you if the plan is going to plan or whether you need to change things, whether you need to go for bigger fish, whether you need to change or set lines up for later on, because you're going to be in constant touch about how good or bad you might be faring against the competitor at the next peg. It's a 2-day event, and it's once again to be held at Tamar Lakes, and there are 1 or 2 places left on that competition. And basically, once you enroll on that group coaching session, you get a week before the actual event itself. You will get an email from your team captain. The 2 teams are drawn at random, so you could be on my team, you could be on Dean's team. The week before, you will receive an email from us outlining the match plan, and then you've got a week to converse with your team captain about the approach. If there's anything you're not sure about, you'll be able to work on your kit and prepare. And then when we go into the first day of competition, that is when we were targeting silverfish, and if you need to change your plan accordingly, that is something that you're going to be working out in a live situation right there on the bank with your team captain. And then on day 2, it's exactly the same format. The team plan will be different because you'll be targeting any species, not only silverfish, and by that stage you'll know how good or bad your team is actually faring. So if you want to have a week's worth of formulating a match plan, and you actually want to gain live match experience, live match management, then that is the perfect opportunity to do that. And a couple of spaces have just become available for that, and that is, like I said, it's the same venue that we've used for the previous 2 years, and that is at Tamar Lakes. So that might be something for you if you want to have that real life match experience. Now, just a few days after that, on the 9th and 10th of June, we've managed to secure what is widely regarded as one of, if not the best feeder fishing venue in the country. We have managed to secure 2 days coaching, 2 individual days coaching at the mighty Tamar Lakes. Now, this is something that recently basically it filled up within 24 hours. We didn't even have to announce it to go public. We just announced it to our members, and it sold out straight away. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, unfortunately one person's had to drop out, so that has freed up a place on each of the 2 days. You can book onto one day if you wish, or you can book onto both days and have the double session experience. Because of the location of Upper Tamar Lake, I think just about everybody what is going to be fishing on those days is going to be staying in digs overnight. On the middle night they're booked onto both days, so a place has just become available for that. So if you want to get the rare opportunity, as in some people's case, to fish the Upper Tamar Lakes with a feeder, where we can go through roach fishing, we can go through skimmer fishing, and it's one of those venues where when you get things right, it really works well. If you get it wrong, you know you've got it wrong. So we will be working with you over both those days to give you the best opportunity to catch, obviously learn lots, but also enjoy your experience of that very well-known and prestigious lake. And then on the 15th of July, we've actually managed to secure the Burton Joyce road stretch of the mighty River Trent once again. Now, we've been on there a few years running now, you know, it's always a popular day, and we like to leave that session open. So in other words, whilst Dean Barlow will be doing a demonstration on the day, I will also be doing something on the day as well. We actually leave that day free for you to work on whatever it is you want to work on. So if you want to go there and work on your river feeder fishing skills, then obviously you can do that. You can consult myself and Dean throughout the day. However, if you want to go there and work on your float fishing, please feel free to bring along your stick floats, your wagglers. You could even bring the pole or a whip. And whilst the demonstration might not be on your specific method that you decided to work on, we have got the rest of this session. We've basically got all afternoon to work with you to show you how we would tackle a venue like that when you are actually using your chosen method. So the River Trent Day is always an open day, so if you want to come along, obviously meet myself and Dean, watch the demonstrations about whatever topics they're going to be about, but obviously you've then got the remainder of the session, the remaining 5 hours or so, to work on whatever it is you really want to focus on, and obviously that is when you can consult us one-to-one to do that. So we're really looking forward to getting back on the beautiful River Trent. Now, all of our sessions are full day sessions. We usually meet around 8 o'clock at the venue, and then we've just got half an hour to get off to the sessions. You can pick your peg, and then you've got a good hour and a half or so to get set up. That is when we will then do the demonstrations. So sometimes it's Dean, sometimes it's me, but more so now it's going to be both of us, just so we can cover 2 different areas for you. And then around 11 o'clock-ish, 11:30, you then get to go off to your peg and put everything into practice or to work on your specific method. We've once again decided to keep the cost of the days the same as it has been for a number of years now, which is £100 for the full day. And considering we've got people that have been on 8, 9 and 10 of our group days, it kind of tells you, you know, how much of a social event it is, as well as having a great opportunity to meet myself and Dean and learn from our experiences, and hopefully you get the absolute maximum out of the day. So if any of these days are of interest to you, we will be adding other days later on in the year as and when we manage to free up time. There is a link directly underneath for you to take you to the actual booking page, or you can simply go to the catchfishingchannel.co.uk website, where you can view all the days there, and there are also dates for one-to-one sessions on there as well. And we have been getting quite a few questions about the one-to-one days. We will be releasing more dates about those going through the latter end of the year. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you who have been on our group days over the last few years. We thoroughly enjoy them, and you know, we are planning on doing more. We do enjoy it, and it's great to see how so many of you have upped your game and improved on your fishing and enjoyed it as well. And in many cases, lots of you have now become friends. So if you're wanting to up your game, but on a more one-to-one basis, actually out on the bank rather than just watching a video, because let's face it, you know, ultimately it's time on the bank that improves your fishing, whilst we obviously enjoy watching the videos as well. So hopefully you found these of interest. The link is below for you if you want to check out those, and if you want to have a look at any future days that might be coming up, just keep on checking back at the website, because as and when both myself and Dean get dates available, we manage to secure a venue, and usually we listen to the demand of where people would like to go and what methods they like to work on, and when we get enough interest in one, that is when we will be releasing more dates for later on in the year on a variety of different venues. So thanks for checking these days out. It's been great to see so many of you out there fishing and wanting to improve your game. Thanks everyone, and I really look forward to seeing you on the bank soon.